welcome back to our channel once again. Guess what? We are back. It's me, Emoli Edwin.
And it's me at Dennis Keton.
And
Frankie.
It's him.
It's him, Frankie.
Him or you?
Him.
Whichever the way.
He's back from England. Actually, guys, we are back again. We are heading to another marvelous weekend. And tonight, Arsenal will be inviting Aston Villa. Remember, Arsenal managed to get with a draw, a late equalizer from who is this guy? Lacazette. They were at home, and so far they are still at home against Villa. So, what do you think about the match? Give us your view about the match, Dennis Keto.
Arsenal facing Aston Villa, another banger. It's a good one. It's a nice game to watch. Since we know that Arsenal are like, they seem to be back on their winning streak, regardless of them drawing in their last match. But seems like Aubameyang has found his scoring boot. He's here to score and to do his things. Lacazette also scored their
late equalizer.
So, and of course, not to mention Saka, Smith-Rowe, Odegaard, Tomiyasu, and they're good. Arsenal is good, but also Aston Villa is equally good. With Danny Ings at the striking, and Ole Watkins, and Matty Cash at the back, and your main man too, Tyrone Mings, right?
Tyrone, yeah, so, and Target,
and the main goalkeeper, Mr. Martinez himself. So I'm looking forward to what's an exciting game. So on this match tonight, I think I'm going to once again go with a draw. It's going to be a 1-1 draw because Aston Villa is not a simple team, and Arsenal will be having an home advantage. Also wanting to, because right now the motivation of Arsenal has been Manchester United. They want to catch up with them. So the issue is, will they win tonight to try and catch up with Manchester United?
Good luck to them, Frankie.
Personally, I'll be giving it to Aston Villa with a 2-1 win over Arsenal, very bodily. Arsenal drawing with Crystal Palace was something that I felt like they struggled so much to have the draw against Aston Villa, being it that they played at Emirates. So for this game, Aston Villa has a powerhouse, has Martinez to prove something against Arsenal, has Tyrone Mings, has Bailey, who is back, has Danny Ings, who is back also, and they are not there to lose another game for Aston Villa, so they will be pushing for a win for tonight.
So 2-1, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 2-1.
Well, to be honest, I'll give it to Aston Villa because Arsenal were lucky, really lucky. They were losing against Crystal Palace, and I don't think they're not on form right now. So Villa will be coming to haunt them. So it will be a 3-1 for me in favor of Aston Villa. So the next match, which is tomorrow now, Chelsea will be at home. That's an early kickoff, guys. Chelsea will be at home against Norwich. And because of that, it's an early kickoff. He'll tell us the injury crisis, but let me start with Frankie.
According to what they played in the Champions League, they brought up an outstanding performance, but this is the APL anyway. It's an early kickoff for this team. Chelsea are at Stamford Bridge, against Norwich. Norwich has not gotten any win so far, and they're yearning to have one. Be it a surprise? No, not really, but if there will be a surprise for this game, maybe a 1-1 draw would match that. Since Romelu, Timo Werner are out, and also Pulisic is out, there's no any date of return that is mentioned or announced for them, for the three of them. And because they have the broad squad, but it's up for the team now to play as a team for Chelsea. So for that, I'll be giving it a 1-1 draw for that case.
Because of the curse of the early kickoff?
The early kickoff curse, and also the injuries, and also the who needs it more.
Yeah, mine is, I think I'm sided with you. I'm also thinking of a draw because of the same reasons. Now, to our main man, Mr. Stamford Bridge, talk to them.
Congratulations, Chelsea, for winning against Malmo 4-0. We won. We scored goals from two defenders. Christensen scored his inaugural goal. He has never scored for Chelsea, so he scored. And Jorginho scored a brace, and definitely it was a nice win for us. Huh? So why I'm mentioning those goals is to show you that none of those goals was scored by a striker. And it was unfortunate in the very game, our strikers, both of them, Timo Werner and Mr. Lukaku, they got an injury before even the first half elapsed. But it is what it is. A great team is always known by how they overcome the crisis which they have. If Man City can play without a striker and they're actually scoring goals, and Chelsea, we are a better team than Man City. So just ask yourself, what can you expect?
That's bad blood to Man City.
So, so basically, that's to tell you guys that anyway, it's not something which we are happy for, but we are praying for them. Lukaku and Timo get well soon so that you can be back. But having said that, we have a broad squad. Now at least there will be an opportunity for playing Havertz at the front, Mount at the wing, Ziyech will be here. So the squad is broad and it's equal to the competition. So I believe that people will be stepping up in the squad just to ensure that they played for Lukaku and who? And Havertz, Lukaku and Timo. So either way, having said that, Norwich, it's not a team to be, regardless of them not winning any match, we will not be undermining them, since we know that they came with a good display against Brighton. We expected them to lose against Brighton, but they managed to hold them to a 0-0 draw. But now, since we will be at the bridge, regardless of the early kick-off thing, we are not here to play with Norwich. In fact, to be plain and simple, I'm going for another clean sheet for Mendy, so we are going to still win by 3-0.
An early kickoff, right?
Yes.
Okay. Crystal Palace will be welcoming Newcastle, the newly refurbished Newcastle, the money makers, the money Newcastle.
Yeah, for that game, I'll be giving it to Crystal Palace. Although, okay, I'll be giving it to Crystal Palace for the home advantage, and also they need a win. Also, they were determined the last time playing against Arsenal, and they were expecting a win, only for them to get a draw from Lacazette from Arsenal. So for that game, it will be very much entertaining, be it that Newcastle have been bought by a new sheriff, and the players are very much determined to win a game for the sheriff. But this is not St. James Park, so this is Selhurst Park. So it's very much different from that areas, and I'll be giving it to Crystal Palace with a 2-1 win over Newcastle. So the win for Newcastle will have to wait.
Definitely. For me, I think it will be a 1-1 draw for me, definitely, because Crystal Palace won't accept to go down because of the home advantage, but Newcastle will be pushing very hard to impress their new owners. And I remember right now they don't have a coach. Their coach was fired, right?
Bruce.
Yeah, still
Yes.
Bruce.
Yeah, he was fired like hell. So I'll give it a draw.
Newcastle, they are under the management of a new caretaker coach, and we all know what happens whenever that happens. To add cream to this ice cream, or to add some toppings on it, is
Sugar coating.
they are under new management, and they are the richest club right now in the world. So I'm not even going to talk much. This game is a win for Newcastle, 2-1.
2-1. Everton, the same time, Everton at Goodison will be welcoming Watford FC. Dennis?
Watford are just from, they lost how many? They lost 5 goals to Liverpool, right?
Yeah.
So they are still injured. Everton have been putting some impressive football. Though I'm saddened that one of my favorite players there, Mr. Dakore, got an injury. So he's injured, so he he will not be featuring in this game. I'm also saddened by the fact that still we don't know the date when the main strikers Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison will be back. But up to now, they have shown us that they're equal to the task. Gray is equal to the task. Townsend, they are doing some impressive things. So, having said that, let's just give Everton a 2-0 win in this game.
Yeah, mine, I think it's a straight win for Everton. Under Rafael Benitez, they are impressing. They are amazing, actually. I'll give them a 2-1 win.
For this game, I'll be giving it to Watford. Seriously, yeah. I'll be giving it to Watford because they don't want to lose anytime soon. They want to come back after the 5-0 loss from Liverpool, and this is another Merseyside team for that. So I think they don't want to lie low for Merseyside side, and this is the area where they will take chances of the injuries that Everton is facing. So for this, I'll be giving it 2-1 win for Watford.
You're saying that Claudio Ranieri cannot lose twice.
Yeah, in fact, Claudio, they're having a new coach right now. So,
Watford.
And So,
well, as they get Garagazwad, the same time Leeds will be welcoming Wolves, another big game. Dennis Keton.
This is a very energetic game.
A massive big game.
As you all know, whenever Leeds meets teams like Wolves, so it's about to go down.
Yeah.
Though I don't know who will be started as a striker in Wolves, because I was surprised in the last game. They didn't start Jimenez, they started Huang. Though we know Huang is a good striker. He's good, he's been impressive, yes. But still, I believe that Jimenez still deserves that chance, or maybe if they can change the model to maybe a 4-4-2 or 5-3-2 just to accommodate Jimenez in that team, it might give me a little bit of satisfaction. Leeds, I believe that Rafinha is back, and that combination, as you always know, I love Rafinha, Rodrigo. It's always a good one. Then our main guy from England,
Patrick Bamford.
Bamford, the striker, and this the Phillips, exactly. So this game, it's a big game for me, and it's a difficult one for me at the same time. So with home advantage here, I'm tempted to give it a 1-1 win, a 1-1 draw. Yes, because it's going to be a tight game.
For me, it will be a 2-2 draw, because goals will be here. A 2-2 draw is for me. What about you?
I'll be giving it to Wolves still. Just like I texted the last game between Aston Villa and the Wolves, and I told you that Wolves is going to win the game. This is another game. Wolves will just win this game, to be honest. Bamford is out, Rafinha is out, Koch is out. I'll be giving it. It's an easy game for Wolves.
Rafinha might be back, eh?
Yeah.
But anyway.
Whichever the way, this is an easy game for Wolves.
Although,
their approach.
Surprise are to be expected, right?
Yeah, surprise and goals, but I'll be giving it. Let me just mention the scores. Maybe a 3-2 can be okay. A 1-goal margin.
1-goal margin.
But there will be GG.
So no clean sheet.
No clean sheet.
So Mr. Budoy, you heard. So if you're betting, goal.
Yeah, it's like Manchester United game. No clean sheet.
So
at the same time, remember Southampton will be at St. James against Burnley. Burnley are looking to bounce back actually from a defeat, right?
Yes.
They played against City.
Man City.
What's your prediction,
Burnley.
Burnley
Yes.
against Southampton.
I'll be giving it to Burnley. Very boldly also. I'll be giving it to Burnley because they are frustrated and they want to bounce back, just like you have said. Southampton, they had a good game last time. What was the score the last game?
They were beaten by Chelsea.
By Chelsea, okay. For this, I'll just give it to Burnley.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk anymore.
By that, I feel like I'll give it to Burnley because their captain is not there. The Southampton captain is not there. The referee did not do justice on him, but unless he tells us.
Armstrong and Adams will actually be on the score sheet again in this match. So watch out for a Southampton win, 2-1.
2 goals to 1. Brighton against Manchester City. the harbor of goals.
Yeah.
The Seagulls.
Well, guys,
versus
this
the
one is
Citizens.
this one is a big game because right now Brighton are on form and being at home against Manchester City, which is also a good side. Don't you? I feel like this one will be a one goal margin or a 2-1 in favor of, let me say, Brighton. Allow me to say Brighton will win this game 2-1. How about you?
Man City will crush Brighton, to be honest. They are big customers of Man City, so be sure to get like 3 goals and above from Man City. Sure.
Clean sheet for Man City.
Yes.
Okay, guys, this is a very interesting match. If you are a follower of EPL and if you know how the table is right now, Brighton being in a position 4 with almost equal points with Man City. They're the same, almost the same points. So they are actually they are the newly reborn team again in the EPL this season. They are doing some very impressive works here, and I believe that tonight, on Saturday night, they are going to bring a surprise to Man City. Man City, Pep Guardiola, I respect you, but for once, I believe that it's going to be a tight game when you'll be at the Brighton Community Stadium. We will be welcoming you there with some amazing football. You might be dominating, you might be dominant as always, but it's going to be itakuwa ni mazishi. So this one I'm going actually to give it a 2-2 draw. It's going to be a spoiler.
And remember we have a Manchester guy there, a former Manchester guy called Daniel.
He's injured.
He's injured.
It's out, huh?
But the others will step up.
We have Trossard, who's my guy. We have Mupé. We have this guy from Israel.
And remember, they're on form right now as we speak.
Also, Man City is on form right now.
Man City is also on form, so it's a good game.
But they've been from the Champions League. But anyway,
they have the experience.
Yeah.
They have a broad.
And remember, they rotated the team in the Champions League, right? Oh, yeah.
But this is Brighton. And let's expect surprise for this
Yeah,
game.
expect surprises, but the biggest surprise is Man City going to win this game with a clean sheet.
Definitely.
Honest.
On Sunday, that's where all roads lead to. Actually, Brentford will be going against Leicester. Remember Brentford, what they did to Chelsea? Not unless this guy tells us what happened.
Brentford, it's so hard to get a win from Brentford Community Stadium, especially because of their fans. These people support their team with the love that anyone would want to receive from its fans. So winning against them at home is a little bit crazy. If you ask Chelsea, we survived, man. Last weekend we won narrowly, but we survived massively. Were it not for the impressive work of our defense and Mendy, who was a masterclass,
Not your defense.
so we could have been talking a different story. So big up to Brentford. You guys are actually stepping up, especially having come up from Championship. You are doing an impressive job. Mbeumo there is doing some good jobs. Tony, impressive work. Number 7, Canos. You guys, you are just amazing. I love you guys. So as you are going to welcome Leicester, not forget that also Leicester have started to pick up form. They did something impressive when they were playing in the Europa, right?
Yeah.
They won against a team they made a comeback from 2-0 down in the first half to 4-0, 4-2, 4-3, sorry. Guess who scored all the 4 goals? Frankie? Patson Daka, the main man from Zambia. So yeah, but he's a Kenyan by the way, guys. Patson Daka is a, let's not study.
I thought that
he studied here in Kenya in Nairobi. But he studied here in Kenya, so because of that respect of representing Nairobi, so I believe that guys, if you're playing fantasy, make sure that you have Patson Daka in the squad because his back is on fire. That combination with Iheanacho and Vardy will be a power combination. So this is a game which, though I fancy Brentford, I also have to be sincere and tell you that Vardy is on form, he's scoring in every game, so it's crazy. So let's brace up for another impressive match. This game, if it's not going to end up on a 2-2 draw, somebody out of this team will be stealing a late winner. But for now, let's stick with a 2-2 draw. But I feel like somebody will be stealing a late winner. I don't know who, but 2-2 draw, guys.
Frankie?
For this game, I'll be giving it to Thomas Frank's side, Brentford. The London Bees, I think they're so much determined for this game, and they also want to bounce back. Remember, they are carrying the name from the Championship as the leaders currently from the clubs promoted, and they don't want to put it down. For this case, I'll be giving it a 3-2 win. Of course, there will be a late goal, just like Dennis has said.
Baptist, right?
Yeah.
Same to me. I feel like it should be a 2-2 and a late winning goal for Brentford against Leicester. So it will be 3-2, Brentford winning against Leicester.
Don't tell me more. It's because Brentford need the win more than Leicester.
Definitely.
To be honest.
Leicester needs the win more than Brentford, because remember, Leicester in position 12, right?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, Brentford are home.
Brighton lost the game, the last game, so they want the win more, and they are at home.
Definitely.
Leicester won by how many goals? 4 goals to 2 against Manchester United.
West
And
Ham.
they are
Just
very
in
much,
case.
and they are very much excited to win against Manchester United because it's a big team. So
It's a big
Brentford, they're still having the party, and Brentford is going to win.
Cut them at a break. I know right now they're still smelling alcohol.
I know you guys know that I love
Brentford
It's
were
okay.
disappointed to lose against Chelsea. So
What did they expect?
A game they deserved to lose. No, they deserved to win. They lost. So Leicester, you're in for it. And I tell you, Leicester, this game, anyway. West Ham against Tottenham, another big game. It's a derby.
yeah, it's a London derby.
Talk to us. West Ham being at home now that we have
Barnabas
Antonio.
is back.
Yep.
Ah.
Talk to us, James.
Frankie, I saw you wanted to take it first. Let's go.
Take it
Okay,
away.
for me, I will not speak so much. This is a London derby. West Ham. West Ham have for the last like 5 matches they played against Tottenham. They have managed to win two games, and also Tottenham managed to win 2 games, and 1 draw, sharing between the two clubs. For this game, I'll be giving it to West Ham, home advantage, and they want to. If they win this game or draw, they will be 15 points, just like Tottenham. Okay, if they draw this game, they will be still behind with 1 point, but they will want to just move far much ahead from their beat against Tottenham. So for this game, I'll be giving it to West Ham.
Well,
Although I know that Tottenham have rested their players during the week, this is West Ham.
definitely. Well, right now Tottenham are not in form, and I'm telling you they're going to lose this one, of which Mr. Nuno Espirito Santos' job will be at stake.
Danger.
Yeah, will be in danger, just like as his United friend, the baby-faced guy. But West Ham are going to win this game 3-1.
Derbies are always derbies for a reason. And as we all know that right now Tottenham have started to peak or to regain their form. We saw yesterday night they lost by a solitary goal, and having lost, Nuno Espirito will not be taking that same spirit of losing back to West Ham. So West Ham should expect a nice game from Tottenham. Now that Harry Kane seems to have actually started scoring and Son can't stop scoring, it's going to be an impressive game, a mouth-watering game to watch. So this game, I can't wait for it. Anytime London teams are playing, you can always guess what will happen. It's usually full of goals, full of entertainment, and it will be a thriller. So in this match, trust you me, I'm giving it a 3-2 results, and I'm going to favor Tottenham to grasp that win.
Manchester United and Liverpool. Frank, please give us your prediction.
No, starting with the Chelsea guys.
The hater.
Respect.
The hater, right?
Respect.
Respect. Then let's start with the North London people.
Guys, for the record, I'm not a hater. I'm a big fan of Cristiano Ronaldo and Pogba.
That doesn't.
I respect those two players very, very, very
I'm
much.
waiting for the part.
So now, Manchester United facing Liverpool at Old Trafford after they narrowly escaped defeat from Napoli. Was it not Napoli? Atalanta in the Champions League.
Narrowly.
They are used. Yeah, it was Napoli.
I told you he's a hater.
They got a late winner from Cristiano in the 81st minute.
That's why the kings of
Impressive.
comeback.
And that's why I told you I love Ronaldo, because he does what is necessary whenever it's necessary.
And also he loves Manchester United because of the greatest comeback that we have always shown.
I'm not going to talk much because we have a special edition for you which we are going to do separately after this page.
No, just
So I'll be talking much about that in the next episode. So guys, straight shoot. Manchester United will be losing this match by 4-2.
Frank, give us your prediction.
for this-
Give them the surprise they need.
you know what it means. Ole is under pressure right now. We are pressurizing the Glazers to sack Ole, but you know what happens when Ole is under pressure. So for this game, it's a big game. Be it it's for the Ole to be sacked. It's for the history and the pride of the Manchester club and the Liverpool club. So for this game, Liverpool have been dominating for so long. For 2-3 years since they gained power, and from the 2-3 seasons, I think we have managed to only win once. So the Rashford being scoring brace against them. For this game, I'll be fancying Rashford to score a goal, and for this, I think Manchester United will be winning with a 3-2 win over Liverpool.
I won't say much, guys. For me, this game will be a 4-3 win in favor of Manchester United, because whenever we meet Liverpool, they are never good. Actually, guys, we are coming back with another special edition for this big game. Otherwise, if anybody has something, say our adios.